But then after this, the next round, it seems to be anybody's game. It should be in favor of DRG, not Max Pack. But like you said, throw out some cheese.
Yeah, and Max Pax, he's one of the best, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Oh boy.
The best at throwing that type of stuff out. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen, spawning in the top left-hand corner of Lightshade LE. It is the Canadian South Korean. It is none other than Alpha X's MaSa.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Lightshade LE, we have the South Korean Zerg player, the Blue Zerg, representing himself as he is teamless. It is DongRaeGu.
How's your APM so high this early?
Yo,
Your APM's hitting like 400, and they're just making a one SCV.
No, they're getting ready to ramp up into that mid game, and we'll see how MaSa is able to hold up against DongRaeGu again. DRG, he's a beast. He was on fire at the start of the year. He's considered one of the best Zergs in Korea. Nowadays, he is overshadowed by Rogue, by Solar, and Dark. That trifecta.
But DRG is old school, man. He's an OG.
Yeah. And in a way, so is MaSa. You know, he's been around for a long time. I'm sure they're both fairly familiar with each other, especially from back in the day, back in like 2014, around that era. So
I wonder if they played recently.
Ooh, recently, I honestly doubt it, because I feel like the only thing MaSa plays in is like the DreamHack events, like the major qualifiers.
True. I wonder would they ever meet up in one of those. Maybe they met up here.
Yeah. Here they are, and MaSa already switching things up here, going for a very early 2-racks.
Yeah, so against the Zerg, I don't hate it.
Yeah,
But I think all you really have to do is get to like 36 drones or something, and then I don't know the exact number, but if you get to 36 drones, you just make banelings, a macro hatch, and it should be easy defense if this is just like a marine medevac push with one tank or something.
Yeah, like this has become a little bit more popular recently. Like, so something important to note is that MaSa did skip his Reaper, so he has no scouting information whatsoever. So he's being greedy and getting as many Marines as he can. This will also help with denying Overlord vision. So we'll see if he can sneak out a really early push, and if it somehow catches DRG off guard.
Yeah, I like the play here. Maybe okay. There is now on the way a reactor in a factory. I don't know, the factory's pretty far back, and another third barracks goes down. I would like to see some sort of Hellbat play, but I don't think that's going to happen here.
Yeah, especially if the factory doesn't get an add-on. Yeah, there we go. The factory is just here for that starport. Ooh, reactor is on the way, though.
It could be still some Hellbat play. We'll see. If he did put that starport pretty close to the reactor or the factory, so he could switch it over. But all three of those buildings are close, so there's really no telling. It's kind of a mind game. If the Overlord did get in, it would not know what's gonna go on there next.
I mean, I imagine this is gonna be a big, like, an incredibly strong, like, stim timing with Marines, and maybe he goes with his first 2 medevacs. And again, this is gonna hit hard with as many Marines as possible. But if he's able to scout this, so far he hasn't.
Okay, so he's putting the starport on there, and I guess it's just going to be and then another reactor. So I think he might get some Widow Mines out with this. This might be a very fast stim Marine Widow Mine timing, and I feel almost like DRG is underreacting to this. Still no baneliness, no Evo chambers, no layer on the way.
Yeah,
nothing. Just no queens, but there's a lot of queens on the map.
DongRaeGu is being very greedy, and the problem is that he hasn't scouted. He hasn't gone into the main base. He did see the opening 2-racks. So that is a bit of a tell. Obviously, he saw there was no Reaper either, so he knows that a big Marine attack is coming. A baneliness is on the way. This is gonna be very like close. Like DRG is like being as greedy as possible, like so that this baneliness is ready just in time for the attack. But will it be ready for the attack?
He completely droned the 3 bases, which honestly is I mean, in my opinion, that's a mistake. You're only supposed to go up to like 36 workers or something like that, and he's sitting here at 54 workers. He's trying to make 18 lings. He's barely getting the layer done. No banelings are going to be morphed in, but honestly, this isn't a lot of Marines, and the amount of queens he has right now is so high. He has 7 queens and 34 lings. I think he can hold this without bane for anything.
Exactly. He's got so many like lings and all these queens as well to push away the medevacs.
Okay, but you know, MaSa didn't lose anything, and he can like just skip around and continue to harass. This was really, I guess, just to clean up creep. At least to clean up the creep and slowed it down. And now I'm interested to see what he's going to do with that factory. Is he going to put in widow mines in here? Or is he going to go tanks?
Yeah,
I think he's waiting to see what DRG goes.
We'll see. The problem is that, like, MaSa has to deal some damage because DRG was so greedy, right? With that droning up. Now he's going double evos, his lair is finishing up, so now he's going to finally start teching up, and he's just going to start snowballing as a Zerg, like, with the amount of drones that he was able to get away with early on.
Yeah, and he's going to get the Overlord. That's a nice pickup. That's fancy and all, but it's not enough to finish him off here. He needs to do a little bit more damage. He sees the lings are going for the move out because I don't think they're very scared of much else attacking. Those 2 medevacs can be handled by just the queens alone.
Oh yeah, especially because one of them is so low, right? Especially if MaSa decides to pick up and try and drop into the main, like that medevac is just gonna get sniped out of the sky. So he has to be really careful with how he maneuvers.
DRG going for the macro hatch has not secured himself a 4th, which maybe that's him taking this very serious here. He hasn't got a 4th. He's waiting to see a 3rd, I guess, from MaSa.
Yeah, I mean, DRG is working on his 4th now, but like this macro hatch, what's important to note, there's no Spire, there's no Hydrogen. DRG is playing very dark style, like Ling Bane straight, I mean, Dark would go Ling Bane straight into Hive. Just skip Hydras and skip Mutas.
I think, yeah, I feel like everyone does this, or maybe it's just me, but this is my go-to.
Yeah, I like doing it to try and get away with it. Obviously it can be very abused by drops as well, because you have no error control, right, with no mutas or hydras or anything like that. But we'll see what he we'll see what he decides to go for.
He's throwing down 3 right now. He thought the same thing I was thinking. I'm DRG, guys. Confirmed. But I mean, to be honest, MaSa caused a lot of damage to this. 7 minutes in, and these first 2 medevacs are still alive. First one finally did die, but you know, he's been doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, now he's pushing out. He does have 2 widow mines. It looks like there's a Ling counterattack at the same time.
Yeah, I'm looking at the supplies, and he's killed 8 creep tumors and only lost 4 Marines and 1 medevac this whole game, and he killed 37 Lings. He's only lost 8 Marines. That's crazy. So he's trading super efficiently here, but even trading efficiently, good splits on the units. He should be target firing down the banelings, but instead he just splits his Marines, which is also a good way to do that. And it gets cleaned up here by DRG, and the creep is going crazy. The Ling run by is ready over there to the north. There's also a cheeky Overlord and still in the main base of MaSa.
Yeah, it's going ready to dive in. Oh, decent Baneling connection. Looks like the widow mines should be enough to clean this up.
Good splits on them for the most part.
Yeah, but in the end, DRG, he's just trading Ling Bane. Like, that's all he's worried about. Like, he's got so many resources. He's, macroing up, getting his 4th up and running. 2-2 is about to, or is on the way. Oh my god, no!
Oh, the doors are down. That's very rough. What do you even do in this position?
Yeah, the widow mines the widow mines got focused down as well. The Lings, they get in, like, just causing all this havoc. I'm just waiting for the Hive to go down. DRG, like, he's still in their tech. He doesn't even care about the Hive.
Yeah, he's already got all his upgrades now, so he's gonna be just sitting around with a bunch of money and nothing to do with it. He's kind of low on minerals right now. He actually doesn't have that many workers.
Yeah, he's got 72 workers, which I guess is fine for now. But honestly, like, he's pulling MaSa apart with just pure Ling Bane.
Yeah.
Like,
as long as you can deny the 3rd base, you don't need to go above 70 workers.
Like, there's no mining at the 3rd. The 4th gets canceled as well. Like, there's barely anything here in the natural, but there's barely any Marines. All these Marines in the main, they're kind of idle, not really helping out at all.
Yeah.
MaSa's falling apart.
What could they do?
Yeah, they die.
Yeah, he's gonna stim him forward, but there's only 1 medevac, and it's not even here healing anything. GG, DRG wins. Wow, rough game 1.
That was rough, man. That
was super rough. He had like not a single chance there once the counterattack came.
Yeah, look at that. DRG with 550 APM, just pure Ling Bane, Lair Tech, just 2/2. That's all you need. I'm like
500 APM when you don't even have any like corrosive biles or any abilities to spam.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. God.
Oh my god.
That's rough. DRG is warmed up.
Like at any moment, DRG could have thrown down the infestation bit. He could have thrown down any kind of tech whatsoever. But it's like he made the decision, like, nah, man, I'm just gonna Ling Bane this guy. Like,
Man, he was spending all of his money. He had so much, or he had so little money in the bank when he went for that final attack. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I guess because he didn't have a lot of workers. He just focused on the army, spent so much on the Banelings. He had so many Banelings. He was gonna take out that CC regardless. But here we are, back in it for game number 2, Pillars of Gold LE. And then the top right hand corner of the map, it is the electronic robotic pieces in red, and they are being mind controlled by the player from Alpha X. He is MaSa.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Pillars of Gold LE, we have the Korean, the South Korean Zerg player, the blue Zerg. It is DongRaeGu.
The DRG man himself. Probably gonna qualify today.
I'm still in awe with how he handled that game.
Yeah, that was crazy. I wish I could play that good. You play like DRG, guys.
Yeah, Ling Bane, that's all you need. Like, when you're up against Marine, like with Widow Mines and Medivacs and everything, like, nah, mate. They need no mutas. They need no Hydras.
They don't need nothing.
My god.
They just need to go across the map and win the game. That makes Zerg look OP.
Oh boy, we'll see if MaSa can put up a better fight here. Oh my god, he's going straight into the reactor. Like once again skipping the Reaper.
Interesting. He's got to have a better plan for this one though.
Yeah, this is very interesting because last game he went like straight into a second Rax and got a first Marine out. He got a Marine out first. Yeah. Like MaSa is cutting all the corners. Like he knows he's up against like a caliber of player that is DongRaeGu, so he's like, I need to skip like what's the Reaper gonna do? Like Reaper's just gonna confirm the macro play that's gonna come out of DRG. Like I'm not gonna delay the third. Like I need to cut all the corners and just get into things as soon as possible.
Yeah, I feel like this is good. It can interesting placement of the overlords here for DRG. Very weird.
Yeah. DRG with both overlords, he went over to the right hand side of the map and the left hand side just to make sure there was no proxy, which I don't blame him.
Then he's holding them out here in these pillars, which is nowhere near the main or natural where you would normally put these two overlords.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have no scout at all, and MaSa going for that reactor early on is to get two Marines out so you can take out the overlords.
Exactly.
Somehow DRG knew this was gonna happen, and he doesn't go into. Well, now he moves in with this one, but it's pretty close to that pillar. Should be able to get at that pillar in time, maybe, but he also has Lings here that are going to try and come in and save it.
Oh my god, is he just barely going to get to the...
Oh my god, he knows already. Oh, jeez, doesn't even lose the Ling.
Exactly, with the mind games, right? Like DRG, he knew
he bring the Eric's over here.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He's going Mac. He's going Mac.
He definitely could. He definitely could at least go for a big Hellbat push and then transition to Buyer. He does eventually take out this Overlord. Denies the vision.
Blocking.
Yeah, supply blocked as well. Again, really nice move from MaSa. It took a while to make that happen. Oh, god.
Also a really good move by DRG in his placement of those, because that kind of delayed that killing of that Overlord for quite some time, even forced him to pick up that barracks, which could have been producing Marines, because as we see, he's still making Marines out of it.
Like, that's why it's such, like, he's a legend, because, like, the game sense of knowing that your opponent was going to skip Reapers, that he was going to try and kill your Overlord, so intentionally going for these pillars instead, and delaying, as you said, delaying the kill of that Overlord. Meanwhile, we were talking about it, MaSa is going for a Hellbat push.
Yeah, that was next level by DRG. Even, you know, I feel like DRG could be a little cocky in this situation against MaSa, knowing that he's, you know, favored to win here, but still, he's playing his opponent and thinking about what his opponent did last game and adjusting to it this game.
Oh yeah,
very interesting.
Definitely. And because DRG is like blind essentially, like he doesn't see anything whatsoever, he is getting a safety spine. He's got plenty of queens as well, a decent amount of lings, and I feel like he should have enough here to defend. We'll see. We do have the Marines coming to help out.
Should be an easy hold, but this push out here is one that's been pretty hard hitting if you don't counter it just absolutely perfectly.
Oh boy.
I think DRG could just like out micro his way from here. Yeah, that's rough.
Oh, the lings are across the map, but that does also mean the lings are not here to defend. It's just the queens and this spine.
Spine's pretty strong. There's a good amount of transfuse energy here. With the micro of DRG, I'm pretty sure you can do this convincingly. Yeah, most of the army's already gone.
Yeah, exactly. The Hellbats are being focused down. The medevac as well.
The medevac.
Oh my god, he doesn't even get a single worker kill. One worker is so low, but so close. But
wow. I mean, I do appreciate his effort. That was the push I would say go for if I was MaSa, and even that didn't work against the likes of DRG. Losing 11 workers behind this, MaSa is now in a rough position here.
Exactly. The push only killed 2 drones of DongRaeGu. DongRaeGu even felt comfortable enough to send lings across the map to kill all those SCVs. This counterattack isn't going to do much, but yeah, MaSa, he is on the back foot. He has to transition into something to try and get back into this.
Yeah, he's got to do something big to get back from this, and he's going to go with some Liberator harass maybe. I believe he already has 1 or 2 on the map, so we'll see if he gets anything done with that, as well as going for the Hellion run-bys. All he can do right now is buy time, and hopefully, I feel like as a Terran, when you're down against a Zerg, you can try and just expand and defend and maybe get a better economy than your opponent, but it doesn't help if you lose all your harassing units without getting a single drone.
Exactly. All the Hellions get taken out. I believe the Liberator got... okay, a Liberator is coming in here looking to try and deal some damage.
Oh, he's so quick.
Oh my god.
Wow, he's so gosh darn quick.
Even immediately repositions the Spore as well from one play.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's good. That's real good. I strive to have that 8 PM someday.
Oh god. And now, like, if DRG is on point, like, MaSa's not gonna... He's not gonna get a third. Right? Like, he's not gonna be able to land another CC. Like, there are leagues all over the place. The Liberators aren't doing anything. The Baneliness is on the way. 1-1.
That's absolutely nuts. How does he do it all at once? He makes StarCraft look like a different game.
Oh god. Stim is only just being researched. Like, I feel like MaSa may have like 1 push left in him. It's either he goes for a big push to try and end the game, or just turtle up, right? Like,
yeah, super turtle. Like Teenage Mutant.
Exactly.
As the thing just shells away, wasting all that good milk.
Oh god. You've seen like the old Ninja Turtles movies, right? Like the old, like
yeah. My favorite. I don't know why those turtles are so obsessed with pizza.
I don't blame them. Mate, it's pizza.
Yeah, but they're turtles. Turtles don't eat pizza.
Do you think in the 90s there were a bunch of kids that got pet turtles and fed them pizza? Like,
yeah, that's what I was just about to say. If you guys have a pet turtle, do not feed them pizza.
Don't feed them pizza.
I fed my turtle pizza. I no longer have a turtle.
There are turtles that eat meat, like snapping turtles and stuff, right?
Oh yeah. I've caught a turtle on a piece of steak before.
Steak?
Well, not steak. It was like a barbecue.
Okay.
I don't know what type of meat it was, but it was just a chunk of meat, grilled meat. So I gave the turtle a little steak, and then released him.
Turtle's eating better than us, man. What the hell? What's going on?
Oh yeah. Would you ever eat a turtle?
No, I wouldn't eat a turtle.
You wouldn't?
I couldn't do that to a turtle. No.
I'm going to. Apparently, turtle soup is popular here.
Oh, interesting.
Not in Texas, but I guess in like the South. Oh my God, big Ling run by. He always has a Ling run by ready. Somehow has just the perfect amount to take out all the tanks here. Takes out the army, pushing in for MaSa because he was split in his attention, and just like that, it goes from bad to worse.
Exactly. DRG, he defends and he's able to snipe, kill 3 tanks across the map. Without those tanks, like, there's no defense whatsoever. We were talking about it, mate. This third CC isn't happening.
GG. That was rough, man. That guy plays good.
Oof. GG.
I need to watch a VOD of this and just copy the first 5 minutes of this game.
Oh my god. And with that, we have our first qualifying match. It is going to be DongRaeGu versus MaxPax.